Hello, DHS students. This is Mrs. Van Est, one of your very own high school counselors. You will also be hearing from Mrs. Wamba and Mrs. Thomas, our new college and career readiness counselor, later on in the presentation. Each of us will be covering some of the aspects you might want to consider today as you create your final course selections for the upcoming school year. So here's what we'll be covering today. We'll talk about graduation requirements, elective options at DHS, and we'll have a classroom question and answer time with one of your very own counselors at the end of the presentation. So one of us will drop by to answer any questions you have as you choose your selections for next year. Your extremely important task for today is select 6 credits of courses that you'd like for next year's schedule, and we'd like to thank you for making sure you have selected 6 credits. Please have the following items in front of you: a cover letter, your blue course selection sheet, a graduation requirement credit check, your high school transcript, and a DHS course catalog. So you have your cover letter with scheduling directions, your blue course selection sheet, your graduation credit check sheet, which lists the graduation requirements you'll want to keep in mind, a high school transcript, which is a list of all the classes you've completed or possibly not passed, along with the corresponding grades. And the DHS course catalog is the booklet with class descriptions. So, to make sure we're on the same page, the letter from Mrs. Milenich is to take home and read with a parent or guardian. This talks about your responsibility in the scheduling process. The blue sheet is what your counselor uses to create your schedule. A parent signature is required on this. Also, 6 credits need to be circled. It's very, very important that you circle each class you would like to take and that you make sure it adds up to exactly 6 credits. For your convenience, the amount of credits for each class is noted on the blue sheet beside the course. The graduation requirement check sheet is just a handy-dandy checklist for you to use to make sure you've met all the graduation requirements. The high school transcript is a list of all the classes you've taken, and use this with the graduation requirement credit check sheet to make sure you've taken and passed all the classes you need for graduation. The DHS course catalog has all of our class descriptions, and if you'd like more information or you're on the fence about taking a class, please reference this. There's a lot of good information in here. Also, if you happen to receive special education services, you'll be working with your caseload teacher to select your 6 credits. So, this big, complicated slide shows the graduation requirements at Davison High School as told to us by the state of Michigan. While this does look like a very big list, you've actually already conquered many of the requirements. So to review them, you need 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 3 credits of world studies, 2 credits of foreign language, 1 credit of art, half a credit of health, half a credit of PE. So for English, you'll want to take English 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you have the option as a junior and senior to take AP Language in place of English 11 and AP Lit in place of English 12. For math, you'll need Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2, and 1 more full credit of math for your senior math. And we will discuss more to come later on what counts for math. For the 3 credits of science, the 3 credits must include a credit of a physical science. Classes that count as physical science are physical science, physics, or chemistry. 1 of the 3 science credits must be biology, and you must have 1 additional science credit. Many people choose physics or chemistry. So to summarize, you'll need 1 credit of physical science. Most students fulfill this through physical science as a 9th grader. You must take biology and 1 additional science class. Many students choose either physics or chemistry. You're also encouraged to take additional science classes if you choose. For social studies, you'll need world history, U.S. history, government, and econ, plus anything else you choose in social studies. For world languages, you'll need 2 years of the same foreign language. For example, French 1 and 2, Spanish 1 and 2. We can also talk about possible substitutions for the 2nd year of foreign language later in the presentation. For art, you'll need 1 credit of your choice. You can take 2 half credits of art, such as Introduction to Art followed by Ceramics, or 1 full year art class, such as Cardinal Choir. For health, you just need to take the health class, and for physical education, you need to take one gym class of your choice. This particular slide discusses topics colleges want us to pass on to you about how to be a desirable candidate for colleges. The ones in bold are above and beyond what is required by the state of Michigan. If you would like to challenge yourself further and make yourself an appealing candidate for prestigious colleges, you may want to consider taking additional core classes. You do not have to take extra core classes to graduate, but adding core classes in the areas of English, math, science, social studies, and languages makes you more appealing to college. This is especially true if you're considering Division I schools, for instance, MSU, U of M Ann Arbor, competitive private colleges, or Ivy League schools. The additional classes in this slide include taking a challenging math class your senior year, such as Trig Pre-Calc, Honors Trig, Brief Calculus, AP Calc, Statistics, or AP Statistics. An additional year of social science is suggested, such as AP Government, AP Macroeconomics, or AP US History. An additional year of science is suggested, and many colleges would like to see physics and chemistry or AP science classes such as AP Biology or AP Chemistry. Colleges love to see foreign languages, especially 2, 3, 4 years of the same language.
Hello, 2B seniors. This is Mrs. Wamba. So what should you put in your blue course selection sheet today? The following slides are guidelines for what the state of Michigan requires students to take for graduation and elective options that DHS offers. Please pay careful attention as we review your graduation requirements. You may want to consider ways to challenge yourself beyond the required curriculum to increase your chances of getting into the college of your choice. You get to choose the classes that you want to take, outside of the requirements, of course. The choices you circle on your course request sheet become the classes in your schedule for next year. Thank you in advance for doing your best to carefully select the courses that best fit your goals for the future. You can ensure that you're picking the best classes for you by having discussions with your current teachers and seeking their recommendations, but also carefully reviewing your new course catalog. Please be mindful of prerequisites, courses that are required to take prior to that course. English. Simply put, you have to take it senior year. Your choice is between English 12 or AP Literature. We have included electives within the English department on the right side of the slide. Modern American Literature, formerly known as Humanities. Yearbook, which does require after-school time and you do need to apply and be accepted into. Digital Media, and Creative Writing. Senior Year Math. So many options, so please pay attention and make sure you are getting what you need for your future. Please notice that we have split this slide into 2 columns, College Prep and Math Related. Popular colleges and universities within our state have told us that they want to see you stay in the traditional math track. For example, Trig with Pre-Calc, Honors Trig, Statistics. We have had seniors select marketing as their senior math credit and apply to Michigan State University. Even though Davison High School honors marketing as a senior year math credit, Michigan State does not. So when choosing your math credit for your senior year, please choose wisely. If you feel that your particular school personal preference is to lead the traditional math track, then please check out the courses offered in the right column. Accounting, all levels of marketing, all levels of computer programming, business finance, all levels of engineering, and all levels of auto technology. Please be mindful that if you are choosing brief calculus out of the college prep track, the prerequisite is completion of trigonometry with pre-calc. Remember, all course descriptions are in the course catalog, which is available on our website. In addition, we encourage you to discuss your next year's math course with your current math teacher. They will be most familiar with your abilities in mathematics. Science. Science is an area that the state of Michigan has recently changed. Please note these changes on the left side of the slide. 1 full credit in A Physical Science, which can be met by taking physical science, physics, or chemistry. 1 full credit in biology, and an additional science credit. If you have already met the requirements for science, please check out the many elective options on the right side of the slide. We strongly encourage you to take advantage of these particular course offerings if you believe you are going into a math or science-related career field. Some colleges and universities in Michigan want to see that you have exposure to both physics and chemistry in high school, depending on your intended major. This is definitely something you should look into or consider. Please be mindful that a big portion of anatomy and physiology involves dissecting a cat. If you are uncomfortable just thinking about this, it might not be the best class for you. World Studies. If you have met the requirements above, 1 full year of world history, 1 full year of U.S. history, 1 semester of U.S. government, and 1 semester of economics, then please check out the electives over on the right side. Some of our most popular options for juniors and seniors are included in this list. One of the most commonly asked questions is, what is the difference between psychology and sociology? Psychology is the study of human behavior, why we act the way we do, why our brain works the way it does. Sociology is the study of groups of people and the norms that are developed within those groups. Again, we encourage you to peruse our course catalog on our website so that you can get official course descriptions. Foreign language is also an area that has recently changed per the state of Michigan, beginning with the class of 2016. 2 credits are still required of the same foreign language. However, you can now substitute the second year of a foreign language with 1 credit of a career tech ed course or 1 credit of an additional arts course. For example, after taking Spanish 1, French 1, or American Sign Language 1, you can choose to continue the second year of that foreign language or pick 1 credit of a career tech ed course or an additional arts credit. If picking an art credit, this has to be in addition to your already required 1 credit of art per the state of Michigan. Please be cautioned that some colleges and universities will not even consider your application unless you have 2 years of the same foreign language. If you are planning to attend a more highly selective university in our state, like U of M Ann Arbor, Michigan State, Grand Valley, just to name a few, taking 3 to 4 years of the same foreign language is a great way to distinguish yourself above other applicants, which increases your likelihood of admissions. Lastly, if you're planning on applying to GenNet for American Sign Language, please indicate that on the back of your blue course selection sheet. You will still need to select 6 credits on the front of the sheet. On the back of the sheet, please tell us which credit you would like us to drop if you are accepted into the GenNet program. This is so you have a backup elective selected in case you do not get accepted into the GenNet program. GenNet applications are due on Friday, February 12th in the guidance office. At that time, the counseling department will review all applications and consider the following criteria when selecting GenNet students: a 3.0 and above GPA, regular attendance, and a clean disciplinary record. Taking all these things into consideration is essential, as our GenNet rooms only hold 10 to 12 students per hour. GenNet applications are located in your course catalog.
Hello, Davis and Cardinals. This is Jennifer Thomas, and I am the new College and Career Readiness Counselor here at DHS. I will be leading you through the remaining graduation requirements in addition to some elective options. Students are required to earn 1 full credit of art during their high school career. If you have not yet earned your full credit of art, please schedule yourself to fulfill this graduation requirement next year. On the far right on the screen are a list of the courses that meet the art requirement. At the top of the list are all of our traditional art courses that fulfill the art requirement, and these include Intro to Art, Ceramics, Painting, Basic Drawing, Drawing 2, Computer Graphics and Animation, Photography, Interior Design, and Advanced Art. Below the traditional art classes are other course offerings that fulfill the art requirement, such as Music, DTV, Engineering and Architectural Design, Web Design, Woodworking, Yearbook, and Business Management Administration. Please note that Introduction to Art is a prerequisite for all other art classes. The final core graduation requirements to cover are health and physical education. You are required by the state of Michigan to have a half credit of health and a half credit of physical education. One additional note regarding this physical education requirement is that legislation was recently passed to allow you to fulfill the physical education requirement by participating in a freshman, JV, or varsity sport, marching band, DHS pom-pom, or the DHS dance team. If you are wanting to use a sport as your PE requirement, please come to the guidance office and get the PE waiver form. You are responsible for obtaining the required signatures on the form and turning it back into the guidance office. If you have not already met the health and physical education requirement, please schedule yourself to take the appropriate course next year. The far right side of the screen includes the various physical education options. These options include Fitness 1 and 2, Lifetime Activities for boys, Lifetime Activities Girls, BFS Boys for varsity football players, BFS Girls for advanced female athletes, BFS 2 for 11th and 12th graders, and team individual sports. Please refer to the course catalog regarding which of these PE options are appropriate for you. Underneath the PE section are the life management electives. These include parent-child development, foods and nutrition, and family decision-making. This next slide contains a number of elective options from our Career and Technical Education Department. These options include Business Management Administration, or BMA, Computer Programming, Computer Networking, Accounting, Business Finance, Marketing, Robotics, Entrepreneurial Business, Beginning Woodworking, Intermediate Woodworking, Auto 1, 2, and Advanced, Introduction to Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Civil Engineering and Architecture, and Work-Based Learning Internship. As noted in previous slides, 1 credit of a CTE course can replace the second year of foreign language. If you are currently a Davison Early College student, please still fill out your course request sheet with 6 credits. I will be meeting with you individually to schedule your mock college classes and finalize your scheduled choices here at DHS. U of M Flint and Davison High School have teamed up to develop a dual enrollment educational partnership. These courses may be taken on-site at the DHS campus and at the Robert William Nature and Historical Center. There will be 2 programs offered next year to our juniors and seniors. One program is a general education program for students who want to be able to transfer their college credits to U of M Flint, U of M Ann Arbor, or other colleges and universities. The other program will be for students interested in a career in teaching and will offer students 2 teacher prep courses. Students must have a minimum GPA of 3.0 to be eligible for the DEEP programs. If you are interested in the DEEP programs, please make sure to attend the Scheduling 101 night on February 8th at 6 p.m. A representative from U of M will be there to answer all of your questions. This slide provides a list of our application courses here at DHS. We refer to these as application courses because these are courses that require you to apply and be accepted into. If you wish to apply for GenNet, DTV, Teacher Cadet, Yearbook, GCI, Co-op, or Dual Enrollment, be sure to stop into the guidance office to pick up an application and turn the completed application back into the guidance office by the designated due date. If you plan on applying for any of these application courses, please turn your attention to the back side of your blue course selection sheet right now. Circle the course that you intend to apply for on the back of your blue course selection sheet, and then write the name of the course or courses that you would like to drop in the event that you are accepted into the program. Let me give you an example. If you plan to apply for GCI and would like to drop BMA, Accounting, and French 3, circle GCI on the back of your blue course request sheet and write BMA, Accounting, and French 3 on the line next to where you circled GCI. Please note, you still need to fill out an application in order to apply for any of these application programs. Also, you will still need to select 6 credits on the front of the blue course selection sheet, even if you plan to apply for one of these application courses. This is so you have a backup elective selected in case you do not get accepted into the desired program that you applied for. If you are an athlete interested in playing a college sport, please pay special attention to this next slide. If you would like to help yourself be eligible to play a college sport, there are steps that you need to take in order to become eligible. Failure to take these steps will prevent you from being eligible to accept an athletic scholarship or play a college sport at a Division I or Division II university. The first step involves applying for eligibility at the NCAA Eligibility Center. This can be done on the website eligibilitycenter.org. If you do not request eligibility through the NCAA Eligibility Center, you will not qualify to play sports at a Division I or Division II institution. If you would like to track your NCAA eligibility status, please create an account utilizing the website corecoursegpa.com. Create your own account on this website using the school ID and school code provided on the bottom of this slide. Although this site does not provide you with official eligibility to play a college sport, it will allow you to establish an account to track your NCAA academic eligibility year to year. Feel free to drop into the athletic office or visit the website corecoursegpa.com to gather more information about creating an NCAA eligibility account. Posters containing this website and login information are hanging in the guidance office, the AMR, and in the weight room. If you would like to view more in-depth information about the various courses offered at DHS, please go to the Davison Schools website to view our course selection handbook. The handbook includes detailed descriptions of every course offered at DHS. Feel free to use the instructions listed on this slide to locate the handbook on our website at davisonschools.org. The presentation you are currently watching can also be found on our school's website. New this year, we are having a Scheduling 101 information night on February 8th at 6 p.m. This is a great opportunity for you and your parents to learn all about the specialty programs offered here at DHS. Representatives from our college partners, our career and technical education programs, yearbook, teacher cadet, co-op, DTV, AP courses, GenNet, and the Genesee Career Institute will be available for information and questions. Let's take a moment to review the main points from this presentation. Please be sure to circle 6 full credits on your blue sheet. Please add up the credits from the courses you circled to verify that the sum total is 6 full credits. Please be sure to review this information with a parent or guardian and have that parent or guardian sign the back of your blue sheet. Please be sure to turn in your blue sheet to your English teacher on or before Friday, February 12th. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you have a great second half of the school year. Go Cardinals!